To do mom's deviled eggs, we just need really 2 ingredients. So today we're going to make 8 eggs. And some Miracle Whip. Those are really the only 2 things that you need. So to start off, just fill a pan about 3/4 of the way full. We're just going to very gently drop our eggs into there. Gently being the key word there. Then we're going to take them over to the stove, put them on high, bring them to a boil. Then once you notice that they've come to a boil, then set a timer for about 10 minutes because we want them to cook for about 10 minutes after they have come to a boil. So we have brought our eggs to a boil. Then once they hit that spot, then I turned on the timer for 10 minutes. So now we can go ahead and turn off our heat. So the next step is we are going to carefully grab our eggs, because obviously they are smoking hot. So we are just going to bring them over into a bowl. Because we need to let those cool down before we can start peeling them. Looks like he's going to be nice and easy to peel. But we're going to bring those, let them cool down on the counter. And we're actually going to stick them in the refrigerator for a little while.
Well, you need some newspaper because these got to get peeled down. So
Can I just scoop them into the bowl? Okay, here's a newspaper.
so you just, in order to peel them, I crack them like that, like on the ends, and then I roll it like this, and that breaks apart the shell.
Lay them on the top, lay them on the bottom.
Yep. And then I just start peeling them down. Oh. That one doesn't look healthy. I don't like that.
What do you mean it doesn't look healthy?
Slimy on the outside.
Well, I brought it to a boil. And
I know that, but
I
it
did what you told me
could
to.
just be the egg. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna eat that. I don't know. They usually don't look like that, so I didn't really want to.
I mean, it looks like a normal egg to me, but you're the expert.
See, the outside's a little slimy, though. See that?
No.
I'm not going to stand here and peel all of these because
I know, just get me going.
I don't know why, that egg just don't look real healthy. Because of my back today, trying to get that. It's that weather moving in. Okay, then I rinse those with cold water.
So this one looks okay. This
Yeah.
is not slimy and looking weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's with that egg. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't use it.
Okay. Well,
And I rinse it with a little
compare
cold water, and then I put them in there.
You're right, they do look different.
And then I cut them in half.
This is the bad one. This is the okay one. This is the one we're throwing away.
Yeah, yucky. I cut them in half and then put the yolk in a bowl. Usually I just like put the one that I already, after the yolk goes in there, then I put like that part of it in here and separate the yolk from the outside.
Well, here, see if this is... Oh. So I basically want to cut it in half.
Yes.
And then I'm going to dump the yolk in here because this is what we're going to use to mix. So kind of scoop it out. I'm going to get a spoon because that would be easier. And then this is what I'm going to fill it in. So I'm just going to drop it in there.
Ooh, yeah, baby, I'm having trouble because I think that weather's changing.
Okay.
Man,
So I will keep...
hips. Oh, sorry.
That's perfect, thank you.
Standing in one spot can really get to me. I
mean, because you whack that thing pretty hard.
Yeah, I did.
And then you just kind of roll it and get a good crack on it. And you're rolling it back and forth to get a bunch of cracks in it.
Yes.
Do you crack it on its side or just the ends? Damn it. Ah, here we go. It's almost like there's a layer between the shell and the egg. Just getting that separated. Okay, I'm going to do a do-over here on making the deviled eggs. So in the first video, I think I overrolled it. So I rewatched it, watched Mom, and she rolls it for like 5 seconds, whereas I was like 20 seconds, so totally overrolled it. So we're going to try this video again. Okay, seems like when she got a little piece, when you start on the very end, see, when you overroll it like I was, you get just all of those little pieces. And she was grabbing, there's like a skin. Once you get a hold of that, then you can get like big chunks coming off of there. Whereas mine took forever because I had all those little pieces. So I'm gonna rinse that before I cut it. Because I don't think I rolled that last one well enough. So we're gonna scoop the good stuff. We're gonna mix with mayonnaise. Yeah. So if all the inside doesn't scoop out easily, is that an indication that it wasn't cooked well enough? Or is that normal?
Hold on a moment.
Because your egg came out clean. And my egg, not so much.
What now?
Okay, so mine didn't really come out very cleanly, but yours did. Like, this is my egg, and this is your egg. So why is mine still a little messy and yours is nice and clean?
I don't know.
Because they were all cooked at the same.
They're cooked. They're thoroughly cooked, so there's not an issue with that.
Okay.
That's
so
the main thing you want to be concerned about is, are they thoroughly cooked? I mean, you can let them boil a little longer than 10 minutes if you want next time. You don't have to cook them for an hour or anything, though. They don't, you know, take that long.
So you're just doing a lot of rolling back and forth.
Yeah. It helps to get the shell off. Otherwise, then you can get weird breakage.
It's all about that minimum crack time. And actually, you know, that was the one, our little egg that it did show was cracked, but we'll still eat it. Now, something I did do when I originally made this video, I asked Mom if she rolled the eggs, because some of them, you know, the yolk was really far off to the side. She's like, yeah, that's just the way they go sometimes. Kind of like that one right there. Which is true, but I tried to kind of roll these in the pot while I was making them, just so they looked more like this one. So the hole was more in the center. Oh, it's broken too. It's sliding out like butter. Boop. That. Oh, right there in the center. It does help. They do slide out easier. So I say, when you're boiling them, let them roll around the pot. So hopefully, again, it stays in the center. And you get minimum off to the side. Because then your egg's going to break when you're eating it. See how he just rolled off to the side? Mom, do you ever like kind of stir your eggs when you're making them so the yolk doesn't fall too far to one side? Okay,
I
like
take a
this
fork.
one, see how it's nice in the middle? This one, okay, is not really
That's
my
common.
fault
That happens.
because the yolk kind of fell off to the side.
Right.
So, I mean, we're still going to eat it,
Right.
but
Yeah, I eat those.
do you kind of stir them so the yolk falls more in the middle? Like when they're boiling, you know?
No. No. Never. Never bother with that.
So you just kind of
I just fill it in and eat it.
Okay.
I use a fork to break that apart.
Well, we're not there yet. I'm still breaking them.
Okay, just thought I'd tell you that. I use a fork for that.
Okay.
It mashes it up better than a spoon, I think.
Well, I was just using the spoon. This was a spoon I was going to use to get out of the Miracle Whip because we're
Right.
getting towards the bottom.
That's fine.
But then I was just using it to try to get it out in one big clump.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
try it again because I think I roughed up that egg a little too much. Okay, so we have our eggs all peeled and cut in half, and we have our egg yolks in there. So, Mom, do I just start mashing the yolks with the fork? I just start mashing this with a fork?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so we're just going to start mashing this with a fork. That green color is normal, right? Mom.
Hold
Mom.
on. I'm texting with Kimmy.
I mean, they come out green, right?
Yes. That's,
I mean,
yeah.
they're yellow when they go in
No,
there.
they have a little green to them. That's just an egg for you. Always. So they always look like that. Well, they got cooked long enough. See, because
Okay.
God, with this
So you just
weather. Sorry.
sounds like a fart in here.
Must be, that stuff must be close to moving in.
Well, yeah, they said this evening. That's why we went to the grocery this morning. It's a coming. Now we're going to go check with Mom. Okay. Is that chopped up enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Fine.
So now just add a couple spoonfuls of Miracle Whip, right? And start mixing it in there.
Yeah, I would say it takes at least 3 of those spoonfuls
Okay.
on that. 3, possibly a little more. I'll take a look after you put that in there.
Okay. So now we're going to get our Miracle Whip. Not mayonnaise. You need the tangy zip of Miracle Whip. Mom never uses like regular mayonnaise. All right. This was good till January 2023. I mean, I think it... Smell that. It's been open for a while. It's near the bottom. We have a brand new container sitting on the table.
I would dump it.
It smells weird.
Don't
I don't
put
know.
that in there.
I don't know.
You know, you have to use your gut when you cook because sometimes there are certain things if it were pickles, it'd be fine. There are some things if it's just past expiration are just fine. This is not a product that is. Mayonnaise can make you really, really sick.
So this
Where's the
one...
expiration on this one?
This one is brand new and never been open, but
Okay.
it also expired. You must have bought it on the same day. January 4th, 2023. It's now February 8th.
Nah, I think you'd be okay on that because it's not been open.
Okay.
Okay.
That one just kind of smells like paste.
I never monkey with mayo. Never, never. Mayonnaise or Miracle Whip. I do not play with that product because you can get really, really sick from that.
It just looked weird.
Well,
and we're going to make potato salad on Sunday, so...
yeah.
Okay. Now we have our brand new Miracle Whip. That smells right, so we're going to start mixing them together. All right, so we've got our egg yolks all chopped up. So now we are going to add about 3 of the teaspoons of the brand new Miracle Whip that we just opened. Because the other one smelled kind of funny. And we're just going to start mixing that together. Till it just starts getting like nice and smooth. Mom, I have a note that sometimes you add vinegar to this.
Sometimes I do, but I don't always.
I gotta
And
say,
when I do, it's very, very little. It's only a smidgen do I put in there. It just depends, but overall, I just pretty much use the Miracle Whip and call it a wrap and say that's it.
I'm not a big fan of the vinegar because I could tell when you used it, it's almost like you could breathe a little bit of it and they tasted better the next day when that vinegary taste kind of wore off. But that is just totally personal preference. I like deviled eggs better on the second day.
So what are you saying? Are you saying you like it better with the vinegar or without?
Without.
Well, I haven't been putting it in lately because you don't tend to like it. So
Yeah, because it kind of burns off in the refrigerator the day after. All right, I put in 3 teaspoons of that. How was this?
that looks good. That looks about right.
Okay, so,
Yeah, 3 of these. Yeah.
okay.
And then I just take a little spoon. You can rinse that off and just fill the eggs.
Okay. Let's
Put
fill
the
our eggs.
mayo back in the fridge and you're good to go.
So we have just a little bit of chunk in there, but it's like that nice creamy mixture. So now we're just gonna fill our eggs. I think he could use more. I was liking when it's coming out the top. Here we have our deviled eggs ready to go, and they look fabulous. So in the original video, Mom basically said to put about 3 tablespoons of Miracle Whip. And I had her look at it, and she was like, yeah, that's right. And then afterwards, she was like, nah, those were kind of dry. You should have done 4. So now we're going to do 4. Because I agreed after I tasted them, I'm like, these just aren't right. That's why. Let's go see what Mom thinks of this. All right, so there it is with about 5.5 teaspoons of Miracle Whip versus 4. So let's go see what she thinks. Okay, this is 5.5 teaspoons of Miracle Whip. Because you were right, it was too dry last time.
Yeah.
Go more?
No, don't go no more than that, though.
Because I went 5 and I'm like, I'm going another half of one. So it's actually 5.5. Because you were right. The first batch I made was not.
It's a little dry.
Yeah,
No.
it's okay. I'm like,
Marginal. No.
right. So I want some more zip in there. All right, right now I just have the potatoes are just on low. The stuffing is kind of on low too. Like I could bring it to a boil in no time flat. Just kind of want to see how you were feeling.
Go ahead and you do your stuffing. Because I pop it in the oven and just keep it warm.
Okay.
I go ahead and get it ready. You don't want to be doing that at the time you need to mash potatoes. You need to get it ready now.
Okay. It was at a boil and I'm like, I didn't know how you were feeling, so I kind of wanted to slow things down a little bit.
I woke up a little rough.
Yeah, so I wanted to, like I said, kind of slow things down so you could
Yeah, a little rough.
Okay, well, I'll turn up the stuffing and start filling the eggs. Okay, Mom said that that looked better. So that was like 5.5 teaspoons of Miracle Whip. Again, the last time it was a little bland, even though she said it looked okay. But it did kind of taste bland. So I think 5.5. And again, we did 8 eggs. So 5.5 teaspoons. Definitely a better ratio. So I'm going to just fill these little guys in. So we're just take our little mixture there. Just start filling them in little by little. So there we are. I think now we have Mom's deviled eggs.